Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to you, Akim and Aquat, out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, so today we got a little bit of a, fiasco going down. Alright, hey, as usual, alright, we've been seeing it. More demonization of, the Hebrew Israelites, alright, the true nation of Israel, alright, which would be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright. So, hey, we started this out, started off with this video. We got another article that just came out today as well. It's the 4th, as you can see, November 4th. And this came out November 3rd, 17 hours ago. All right, so not technically a full day. So we're gonna go ahead and roll this. We're gonna grab some of these comments. Hey, guys, hey, nobody's buying this shit anymore, man. Nobody's buying this shit. The Amalek, all right, the so-called Jewish people, all right, the Ish people, all right, small hats, all right, which is really Amalek, all right, they're playing this up, all right, playing the hurt, all right, playing the victim, all right. Hey, so we're gonna grab some scriptures, talk about it, all right, and hey, Lord willing, you can be edified. So let's go ahead and play this video. Let's go ahead and full screen it. Let's go ahead and hear what they're saying. I read the article earlier. I found this video, so I said, hey, we'll just go ahead and play this. But they're not giving too much info on what they just said. It was a threat, and that it's been resolved. It seems like it sounds like bullshit to me. All right, honestly, because they didn't give a guy's name or what they said there was graffiti. That was it. I don't know. We'll just watch it, see what they say in this. But it stinks to me. All right, it stinks.
Synagogues throughout New Jersey are on alert this evening after a warning from the FBI. Federal investigators say they received information of a credible threat and are urging religious leaders to protect their community and their facility. Action News reporter Chad Padelli is live in Cherry Hill with the very latest. Chad.
Rick, the FBI alert was very broad, nothing specific, only that there was, like you said, a credible threat to synagogues in New Jersey. Now state and federal authorities
nothing specific because there ain't.
The Jewish community is on alert. 6 ABC cameras captured authorities patrolling outside synagogues in South Jersey tonight after the FBI's Newark office tweeted out a, quote, credible threat to synagogues in New Jersey. According to sources at ABC News, the threat originated online but was not specific to any one synagogue.
We've been making sure to connect with community. We've been making sure that folks are aware and revisiting their security plans and connecting with them on that.
Andrew Goretzky of the Anti-Defamation League's regional office in Philadelphia says anti-Semitic incidents have been on the rise, with the most ever in 2021. The ADL's incident tracker found a 25% increase in anti-Semitic incidents in New Jersey from 2020 to 2021. Last week marked the one-year anniversary of the massacre at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, where 11 people were gunned down and killed.
Synagogues and JCCs and Jewish organizations, unfortunately, have been working on their security measures for some time.
Hey, y'all should know where this is going. Y'all know what they're doing. They're playing it up. All right, just like they've been throwing around the term Hebrew Israelite. All right, well, no, they don't say Hebrew Israelite. They say Black Hebrew Israelite. All right, which none of us call it. We don't call ourselves that. All right. So hey, y'all, anybody with the eyes to see, all right, and has any ounce of a brain cell can see what these people are playing up, man. They're trying to demonize the truth. All right, they're throwing that anti-Semitic, all right, term around. They're throwing that around. All right, more mentions of so-called black people. All right, hey, you see what they're doing? Just like it's they're doing it on a larger scale. They always try to demonize. First of all, they try to demonize Jake all the time, since they did with that Asian hate movement. All right, it's been this whole ish thing for forever now, man. All right, even before Kanye. So they're trying to demonize the truth. All right, why? Because the truth proves who they are. All right. So of course they don't want that. So this is just another step, all right, of them thinking they're being sneaky with demonizing the truth. It ain't being sneaky. It ain't being sneaky. We see right through it, man.
The Jewish Federation of South Jersey, which helps with security of synagogues, released a statement that reads in part, "We are deeply troubled by the recent increase in anti-Semitism across our nation, and we condemn hate speech in all its forms."
Buzzwords, anti-Semitism, hate speech, buzzwords, man. Hey, they're gonna use this to try to, well, they're gonna not try to. They're gonna use this to, eventually, make it to where, we can post on YouTube, and it's gonna eventually bring on the famine of the word. All right, of course, at the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It's gonna make it seem like these devils did it. All right, but hey, it's really at the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's the one controlling it. They're gonna think, oh yeah, we got it shut down, when really it's the Most High allowing that to happen. All right, it's all part of His master plan. All right, His flawless master plan. All right, speaking, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, of course. So hey, they're throwing these buzzwords around: anti-Semitism, hate speech. You're gonna see what is it? What's that word? Hate. Not hate speech. Like hate attacks. All right, can't remember the term. All right, so hey, you're gonna see those, and it might be some simple Jake, or it could be people. It could be a psyop. It could be agents that they set up. Okay, or it could never have happened at all. All right, and they could just say that it happened. All right, like this seems to be. All right, this whole synagogue thing doesn't seem to be accurate with me. All right, there's not enough information. They're not telling you who did it, where it came from. Did it come from Facebook? Did it come from Twitter? Where did it come from? Who was the guy? Where was it? What's going down? What exactly did he say? Did he say he was going to attack it? Did he say he was going to vandalize it? I heard that there was graffiti. Nothing's adding up, man. Nothing's adding up. And guess what? These other people they ain't buying your shit anymore. They ain't buying your shit anymore, man. You can tell in the comments. We're going to grab them in the comments. These people ain't buying it. All right, they ain't buying it.
We are fortunate to live in a thriving Jewish community, and in times like this, we stand together.
When things like this occur, it's obviously frightening, but as a community, we won't be deterred.
And a spokesperson for the FBI Newark office says she couldn't comment because the investigation is ongoing. Live in Cherry Hill, Chad Bordelli, Channel 6. Action.
Smells like shit to me. All right, let's see what people think. Alright, so we got this. Let's see what people say. Guess what? We always live in fear. Another lie. Alright, so you're going to see a lot of people. You're going to have people that, you're going to have the few that, oh my gosh, how terrible. Let's see. Here we go again. It says, see, here we go. We all stand with Kyrie and Kanye. This person says, no, we don't, but thank you for letting us know what you are. Says, yeah, no one cares about those people, and we all know it. Says, LOL, oh, you were the chosen to get fried in camps. Haha. No, we don't. Alright, so this guy, I don't know. He must have removed some of his comments, but hey, this guy, Hype Man, I don't know if he knows he's an Israelite or what. He must. Alright. But hey, he's talking about getting fried in camps. Most likely, if he is an Israelite of some sort, he doesn't follow GMS. All right, because it's not the thing to be doing. All right, but it says I knew it well before the FBI that synagogues are under threat in New Jersey. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. This person says, I see another law being put on the books. Get ready. Thanks, Kyrie. Nice job, dude. Way to fan the flames of racism. And this guy says, we appreciate the truth he spoke. Alright. So this guy's the same guy up here. Alright, so yeah. Like he says, I see another law being put on. They might put a law that says you can't, speak out on these people, alright? Because they're sensitive. It says, it would be awesome if the lost tribes started popping out of nowhere and the Messiah came through. This person says, what do you think the synagogue of Satan would do? And this guy says, get lost, all right? So what do you think the synagogue of Satan would do? Being, you know, the Jews, the fake Jews, of course, all right, the people that are calling themselves Jews currently, all right? It would be awesome if the lost tribes started popping out of nowhere and the Messiah came through. I don't know if this person's on Israelite side or against it. I don't know if he's saying it would be great if, you know, all these, you know, fake Israelites start popping out and then the Messiah comes through and kills them, all right, because they're on the side of the Jews. All right. Well, the fake Jews, the Ish people. All right. Or if they're on our side and they're saying, you know, it would be great if, you know, all the Israelites started waking up and then, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai came back. I don't know what side he's on. All right. It says there was a report earlier that over 6 million synagogues were threatened. 6 million threats were made online. It says, yes, they're pathetic anyways. It says, let's see. Get some more. Says anyone eyes on Yay? Sure, whatever, sure. Psyop. So who's protecting black houses of worship? We all know that that's when the devil does his most wicked deeds. Let's not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Let's see. Rule 1: don't trust the FBI. All right. Is this the same FBI that still can't find a Supreme Court leaker? Anyone keeping an eye on Kanye? Says, here goes the unusual suspects again that only know one way how to solve their fear and hatred since they were inspired by a racist reality show host. And they blocked that. Whoever these replies, they do these, you know, it says that there's replies, but they don't allow them to show up. It's happened to me a couple times. It says, I am so tired of U.S. GOP threats. It says, what threats? He made it up. This person says, nowhere is safe anymore. It says, LOL, yeah, sure, FBI, we believe you. And this person says, gotta frighten the Jews before midterms. And it says, they live in fear, alright? And they who call themselves Jews, alright? This person says, right. I believe absolutely nothing they say. Got to secure that Jewish vote before Tuesday. FBI, we're helping. Says propaganda machine at it again. So hey, man, there's more comments almost, you know, against this than there is for it. All right. So hey, nobody fucking believes your shit anymore. All right. These Ish people, man, they're being revealed. All right. Hey, yeah, your own people don't even like you, man. Your own people don't even like you. All right. So hey, you know. So then we got this, all right, coming out. We're going to grab, we just want to touch on that. Let's grab this. This is John 8:44. It reads, you're of your father, the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right, so hey, we're seeing all these lies and this bullshit coming out. Hey, and they're gonna make it seem, you know, legit. All right, they're gonna have, you know, they're gonna run psyops. All right, like someone said in the comments, it's a psyop. What is a psyop? Psyop. All right, and people say, oh, psyops aren't real. No, psychological operations. All right, short psyop. All right, are real. All right. It says psychological operations are operations to convey selected information and indicators to audience to influence their emotions, motives, and objective reasoning, and ultimately behavior of governments, organizations, groups, and individuals. There's actually a whole psyop, group. All right, psyop soldiers. All right. So hey, you know, and that's that. There's more than that. All right. There's government playing psyops in the media as well, and you wouldn't even know. All right, like we just read a psyop. That's a psyop. All right, this thing we're gonna read right now, this is a psyop. All right, so hey, you know, more psyops are filled with buzzwords. All right, things, you know, little keywords that you hear, and it influences your decision on many different things. All right, and hey, we're gonna see a big example in this. All right, so this is okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't get rid of that scripture. This is from National Review, the National Review. It says, can American Jewry catch a break? It says the FBI has found the person responsible for for the broad threat in New Jersey synagogues, because this came up as well, all right? This came up as well with that whole synagogue thing. It says that in the Bureau's Newark office warned about via tweet. Thank God, after Kanye West's psychosis-induced philippics against members of the tribe, this threat, albeit different in kind from Kanye's ravings, was the last thing Jews in America needed. Unfortunately, the broader problem of anti-Semitism isn't going anywhere. Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets continues to show insufficient remorse for the anti-Semitic bile he propagated when he posted Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, an anti-Semitic black Hebrew Israelite documentary. Boom. You don't even need the buzzword there. It's right there, all right? They're putting it out there. Black Hebrew Israelite, all right? Which, again, they keep on using Black Hebrew Israelite. We don't fucking use that term. It's just Hebrew Israelite, not black, not green, not purple, not brown, just Hebrew Israelite, all right? That's another thing these devils do. They put black, and they do that to demonize, all right? Because they already know what people think of black people, and they're all black people. That's black, all right? And they call our people black, all right, or everything that we're not. All right, so they say black Hebrew Israelites. We don't call ourselves that. We call ourselves Hebrew Israelites, all right? Not black Hebrew Israelites. That's not from us. That's something that they made up, all right? These fucking devils, all right? It's probably a fucking small hat, 1948, are writing this fucking shit too. Bobby Miller. Let's take a little picture at this person. Yeah, that looks like an ish to me. Look at that fucking honker, man. Look at that fucking nose. Looks like an ish to me. Looks like an ish to me. All right. Says the Black Hebrew Israelite documentary, as he says, on his Twitter and Instagram accounts, the Southern Poverty Law Center, though comprised in other ways, was not wrong to deem 144 Black Hebrew Israelite organizations. Look at that, 144 Black Hebrew Israelite organizations, Black separatist hate groups, buzzwords, because of their anti-Semitic buzzword, anti-white buzzword, Black Hebrew Israelite sympathizer buzzword, were responsible for the 2019 Jersey City shooting buzzword, PSYOP, at a kosher grocery store. White supremacist leader Tom Metzger once said they are the black counterparts of us when referencing the group. All right, and what was actually said was the black counterpart. They're the black version of the KKK. All right, which is not correct. All right, so hey, buzzwords, filled up with buzzwords. Hebrews, Negroes, African Americans, Jews, black people, Holocaust, Hitler, anti-Semitic, real Jews. Hey, there you go. Buzzwords all through that. Let's continue reading. Hebrews and Negroes, Wake Up Black America itself promotes a conspiracy theory. Oh, there's another buzzword, conspiracy theory. Hey, man, y'all are fucking simple. Hey, but the thing is, that a lot of people end up believing you at the end of the day because a lot of people are fucking dumb. All right, a lot of people are fucking dumb. These American citizens are some of the dumbest goddamn people you ever fucking meet in your life. All right, it's dumb as fuck. All right, dumb as fuck. As a goddamn brick, dumb as shit. All right, these people believe everything is face value. All right, if I started saying, if I had any amount, all right, of control over this media, and I started saying peanut butter was deadly and killing people, there'd be fucking millions of retards that would stop eating peanut butter because they think it's gonna fucking kill them. All right, that's how dumb people are. All right, if I said one thing, everybody's gonna believe it at face value. All right, all these fucking terrible things that Ukraine has done, and these psyops have worked. All right, and now people, stand with Ukraine. Fuck Ukraine, and fuck Russia. Fuck them both, man. They're the same goddamn thing. They both do terrible fucking things. All right, but now no one gave a goddamn about Ukraine. No one gave a goddamn about Ukraine before. No one fucking cared about Ukraine. All right, now I was let's stand with Ukraine, man. Stand with Ukraine. Because some overnight psyops, some overnight propaganda. Now you got fucking Ukraine fucking tattoos, Ukraine shirts and shit. What the fuck? You don't even live in the goddamn Ukraine, man. Fucking idiots. These people take everything at face value, so they'll hear this and it was Black Hebrew, and we've already seen it happen. You've already seen it happen. There's videos. If you look at the brothers, at least I know in the brother from South Carolina, Manatazak, all right, Elder Manatazak, all right. If you look at the live camps he's done, like the past few ones since this has been going on. More people are stomping in the camps. All right, white people looking, checking things out, reading the signs. All right, they're demonizing us. Hey, and they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. All right, now we got people looking. Hey, but guess what? This is also another good thing because hey, you Jake out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you don't have an excuse now. If the white people are stopping at camps and knowing about this, you damn sure know. All right, and you've been known. All right, you've been known, man. All right. So hey, you know, no excuse, Jake. No excuse. If they know, then you damn sure know. Okay. So hey, you know, it's psyop. Psyop. All right. Hey, buzzwords everywhere. African Americans. It promotes the conspiracy theory that African Americans, which we are not. All right, and that shows when they do this shit that that's them denying what we are. They don't say Israelites, that the Israelites. All right, they don't say that the Black Hebrew Israelites or whatever. They just say the African American. We're not fucking African. We're not African. Africans are Hamites. All right. And the true descendants of the biblical Israelites and the Jews of today are imposters who culturally appropriated the religious heritage of black people to dominate and oppress people of color. In doing so, the film engages in Holocaust denialism, includes falsely attributed Hitler quotes, that's not true, and declares the Jews were responsible for slavery in America. They were. They were. When asked this week for a yes or no answer to whether he held anti-Semitic beliefs, Irving responded, "I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from." All right, it says, an evasive answer, is he referring to the lessons of his own life story and ancestry, or does he believe he's one of the real Jews? All right, so hey, these, you know, hey man, hey, I'm calling this dude, hey, this fuck, you Bobby Miller, hey, I'm calling you for the kingdom, boy. All right, I'm putting you to work. I'm gonna kick your goddamn throat in. All right. Says his apology on Instagram only came after being suspended from the nets without pay late Thursday night. All right, and all these things, you know, fucking Kanye saying the Jews control the media, and everyone's like, the Jews don't control the media. They don't have that power. Why is it that he got banned from Twitter for a while? Why is it that he got canceled from Adidas? Why is it that Curie got suspended from the nets without pay? All right, why? If they don't have the fucking control, you fucking retards believe it. They don't have control. They don't control. They're saying they silence everyone. Yet everybody that says anything about them gets fucking silenced. You fucking retards. You fucking goddamn morons. Can you not see that? The Jews don't control everything. They don't control everything. Speaks out about them, canceled. Talks about it, business shut down. YouTube channel removed. Boom, 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 boom. Yet they don't control every fucking thing. Shut the fuck up, man. You guys are fucking dumb. You are dumb as shit. Dumb as a goddamn brick. All right? Either that or you're in denial and you don't want to believe it because it's proof. It's proof. All right? It's proof. All right? If you can criticize them and they take everything, no, get rid of it. Get rid of it. They're talking about the real Jews. Get rid of it. Shouldn't that tell you something? Shouldn't that tell you something? You know, these fucking people. You're dumb as a goddamn brick, honestly. Most of you are dumb as a goddamn brick. Alright? So, the Jews don't silence people. But they did. But they did. Alright? Every time someone comes out and talks about them, they silence them. It's anti-Semitic, take it down. They silence them. No, get rid of them. No, stop them. Ban them. Remove them. Cancel that brand deal with them. Alright? You know how many brand deals Kanye lost? Alright? That should show you who these fucking people are. Alright? That should show you they're not the real Jews. Alright? And they're not the real Jews. They're Amalek. Alright? Edomites. Alright? Edomites. Alright? The real Jews, alright, are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright? So hey, you can go ahead and try to take this video down, you fucking Amalekite. Alright? We know that you the leader of YouTube's fucking an Ish, alright? A small hat, 1948er, an Amalekite. We know that. Hey, go ahead and take the video down, bitch. Go ahead. Alright? Do it. Okay? Because it's just going to be uploaded on another site. Alright? But hey, and these videos are going to continue to be brought out. If it's not me, it's going to be someone else. Alright? So hey, you're being revealed. Alright? You're being revealed. Your shit's crumbling. Your foundation's crumbling. Everybody knows who you are. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are starting to wake up to who they really are, which is the true Jews, the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Alright? The true chosen people. Alright? The only people that can be saved. Alright, specifically the 1/3 of Israel. So hey, and you're shit out of luck, Amalek. Alright, That small hat isn't gonna save you. All right, a little small, tiny little hat isn't gonna save you. All right, we're not gonna read any more of this because hey, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Bobby Miller, hey, I want to own your ass. All right, and this dude looked like a goddamn Amalekite. All right, and of course it's gonna bring up a baseball player, but hey, you know, this guy, Israel's radical reformer. Yeah, he talks a lot about Israel. So he's anti-Semitism. Yeah, so he's got to be a ish. All right, you can just tell by the nose. All right, I'm just surprised his last name isn't Weinstein or Goldstein or Goldberg or Silverstein. All right, something like that. So hey, you're liars. You're running these psyops. All right, you're putting this bullshit out there. All right, you're saying this, and this. All right, saying that you're the Jews, and that's not true. All right, that's not true at all. All right, we can prove that in multiple different ways. All right, you can prove it easily, or you could get deep into it. All right, and go even further into it if you get the the apostles and elders that are really good in that history. All right, like that. Hey, you can go deep into that. All right, and trace you back to Amalek, man. Trace you back to Amalek. All right, just like the Rockefellers. All right, or the Rothschilds. All right. Their name goes back to Red Chili. You saw Edom. All right, that's a thing that's been said. All right, but hey, you're gonna say, oh, that's propaganda. Nope, what you're doing is propaganda. You say what we're doing is propaganda because you want the real stuff to seem like propaganda. Meanwhile, you want the fake stuff, all right, to seem like it's the true stuff. All right, all you do is lie. That's all you do, Amalek. That's all you do is lie. All right, and Esau Edom too, because Amalek, you just go back to Esau Edom anyway. All right, so you Edomites, that's all you do is lie. John 8:44, once again, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, just as you are, and abode not in the truth, just as you do, because there is no truth in him, neither is there truth in you. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. One more time all together. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right, he's a liar. All right, who? Esau Edom, and his father and his ancestors. All right, because you are your father. All right, you are your father. I'm not a slave owner. I never owned a slave. Your father, your father, your grandfather. All right, your grandfather's father's father owned. All right, and guess what? You're that same person coming back. All right, we come back every 3 to 4 generations? Or is it 2 to 3? Slovakia says I think it's 3rd and 4th. Yeah, 3rd and 4th. All right, Exodus 20:5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. Speaking of false gods, for I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. Why is that? Because we come back every 3rd to 4th generation. All right. So hey, that's you. All right. You were that slave owner. All right. You were that slave owner, and you are that slave owner. All right. Coming back today. All right. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. You're all physicians of no value. All right, you're all physicians of no value. All right, there you go. Let's see, is there any? Oh, we can leave it with that. All right, you're all forgers of lies. Forging something means to create something. You make lies. You're all makers of lies, and you're all physicians of no value. A physician is a medical practitioner, all right, because they can't help you. All right, just look up John D. Rockefeller, modern medicine. Read up on it, and you should know that they're no physicians of no value. All right, all the medicines, all the real medicines got taken away and demonized. All right, from hospitals at least. You can still use them. All right, but you can't. They're not going to give you that in a hospital. They're not going to rub eucalyptus on your chest, or they're not going to give you honey and mint. They're not going to give you any of those things when you go to the hospital. They're going to give you Dethaflavian. All right, 30 milligram. Okay, and just some shit I made up. It's gonna fucking kill you, man. It's gonna have like 89 side effects, and it cures like one thing, and it doesn't even cure that. All right, it cures headaches. 89 other side effects, and one of the side effects may make headaches worse. All right, that ain't medicine. That ain't medicine at all, man. That's just poison. All right. This is Psalms 55 and 21. It reads, the words of his mouth. Whose mouth? Esau, Edom's mouth. All right. The wicked's mouth. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right. So they come out with all these smooth talking bullshit. All right. That's all they do is the smooth talking bullshit. All right. Hey. And people believe him at face value. People believe him at face value. All right. And hey, you know, I don't know. Here, bear with me for one moment. Got to get the sparkling water going down. That's while we're on top of that, it's an excellent substitute for soda. If your brothers out there are trying to kick soda, hey, go with the sparkling water, man. Go with the sparkling water. Seltzer water, sparkling water, whatever you want to call it. Alright, or there's healthy sodas you can get as well. Alright, but hey, continue on one moment. There we go. So yeah, man, people are going to believe him at face value. Why? Because they got the nice suit. Alright, they got the smooth talking. Alright, which, well, to you it sounds like smooth talking because they use double speech. Alright, to us it sounds like a bunch of fucking mumbo jumbo when they're up there. Alright? Because we can tell what they're saying. What they're saying is they're really beating around the bush. They're filibustering. Alright, a lot of it's filibustering. They just filibuster, go up there and filibuster for an hour. Alright? Or they use double speech and everyone takes it as face value and they're like, oh wow, that was so nice. But if you listen to what they're saying, man, hey, they're talking some evil shit, man. But hey, you people aren't gonna get it. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Butter's real smooth, man. It goes on smooth, all right? But war was in his heart, all right? So they're going to sound, you know, hey, we're going to help the American people, blah, 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 insert some bullshit thing here, all right? But hey, there was really an ulterior motive behind it, all right? And it wasn't something good. It was something bad, all right? His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, okay? So hey, you know, there you go. That's plain. That's plain right there. You know, for example, if war was in his heart, his words were smoother. You know, for example, I ain't gonna say it, but you know that whole, you know, go ahead and take that thing that came out in 2020. All right, that's gonna help you. All right, but hey, war was in his heart. Now look, now you're seeing, you know, myocarditis. All right, cardiac arrest. All right, sudden heart attack, sudden death. All right, SADS. So hey, there you go. War was in his heart. Alright, that wasn't to help you. This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The bloody city being, you know, where we are currently. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Alright. So hey, the prey departeth not. We're the prey. And a lot of our people aren't departing. Alright, they want to stay here. Alright. A lot of our people want to stay here. They don't want to depart. They don't want to become a Hebrew Israelite, even though they know that they're an Israelite. They don't want to do none of that, all right? They want to stay here because why? They think it's going to be better here, and we can assure you it's not. It's not, all right? This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Hey, you people who trust in the enemy, hey, you're going to find out real quick that was a bad idea. You're going to find out that was a bad idea. Alright, let's grab some more of the things proving their lies. Alright, so hey, they say that, let's just go over here. Jews control the media, and it's going to bring up a conspiracy theory debunking site. Here we can go. Jews have too much power. Alright, and it's going to talk about all this, and it's going to debunk it, and they're going to say, no, they don't. And we're actually going to read this. This is the protocol to learn, protocols to learn Zion's of elders of Zion. All right, yeah, the protocols of the elders of Zion. They're saying this is anti-Semitic. All right, it's not. It was written by them. Okay, and it just happened to slip out. Oops. Now all your secrets are fucked. All right, it was written by y'all and it slipped out. So
it's conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory. It's not right.
You know, because they all fucking talk like that. They all have allergies and shit in their nose because the nose got... let's see. Dangerous. Let's see. What did he say? You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. All right, that was said by Kanye. All right. It says, let's see. I believe he mentioned at one point they control the media. All right. Look, check it out. Company that runs Instagram removed the post as of the posting of this article on October 13th, 2022, froze Kanye's West account immediately. Anybody who opposes your agenda, they blackball. So that they literally fucking did it. Anti-Semitic tropes claim that Jews control the media. They do. Banks, they do. Government, they do. They do. They do. Okay, let's do... He's not gonna be the actual guy. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not gonna give you the real people. If you go look at the Rockefellers, though. Rothschilds. There we go. That'll give it to it right there. But all these people go back to Amalek. All right. Of course, they're not going to give you a face value. All right. But hey, this one they'll allow that one to slip through. All right. They say they go back to Ashkenazi. Okay. Many of which have Rothschild's family has been frequently subject to conspiracy theories, many of which have anti-Semitic origins. It's true. It's because it's true. All right. Another thing you notice, is these Edomites claim to be the Jews, even though they're on the top. They're on the top right now. All right. If you look, he said he's the richest person in the world, John D. Rockefeller. All right. So hey, man, there's so many different ways we can debunk who you are. And they said that they don't control the media. Here's this: we control the press. And they're gonna say this book's conspiracy theory, all right, or that it's anti-Semitic. Hey, you don't like it because it's true. It's true, all right. So this is this is protocol number 12 down here. It says we control the press. Not a single announcement will reach the public without our control. Even now, this is already being attained by us in as much as all news items are received by a few agencies. Check this out. Check this out. Is this the right one?
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
This is the right one. Okay, so check this out. Let's go all the way back. Okay. All news items are received by a few agency, in whose offices they are focused from all parts of the world. These agencies will then be already entirely ours and will give publicity only to what we dictate to them. Now let's go. Learned Protocols of Zion, Elders of Zion. All right, when was this originally published? In 1903. So, they didn't have TV back then, now did they? But it's showing you that all news items are received by a few agencies. It's still happening today. Watch this if you don't believe it.
Our greatest responsibility is to Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 There you go. Need more. Okay? Not a single announcement will reach the public without our control. Even now, this is already being attained by us in as much as all news items are received by a few agencies, and whose offices they are focused from all parts of the world. These agencies will then be already entirely ours and will give publicity only to what we dictate to them. It says, if already now we have contrived to possess ourselves in the mind of Goy, which means Goyim, which literally means cattle, all right, it was which they call people that aren't them, communities to such an extent, then they all come near looking upon the events of the world through the colored glasses of those spectacles. We are setting astride their noses. So you're looking through what they give you, all right? So, hey. And when you don't do that and you say anything else about it, hey, they control the media. So what are they going to do? Take it out. All right? Ban you. You're anti-Semitic. If already now there's not a single state where there exists for us any barriers to admit us into what Goyim stupidity calls state secrets, what will our positions be then? When shall we acknowledge supreme lords of the world in the person of our King of all the world? It says, let us turn again to the future of the printing press. Everyone desirous of being a publisher, librarian, or printer will be obliged to provide himself with the diploma instituted therefor, which in any case of any fault will be immediately impounded. With such measures, the instrument of thought will become an educative means on the hands of our government, which will no longer allow the mass of the nation to be led astray in byways and fantasies about blessings of progress. It says, is there any one of us who does not know that these phantom blessings are a direct road to foolish imaginings which give birth to an anarchical relations, blah, 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 blah. All right, we don't need to read more. We got the point. All right, so, hey, there you go. There you go. And down here it says, will be obliged to provide himself with a diploma instituted thereof, which in any case of fault will be immediately impounded. You see them doing this a lot. All right, immediately revoked. All right, that's the same thing that happened with John D. Rockefeller when he was doing, doing petrol medicines. All right, so-called medicines. He was making pills out of petrol. All right, because he had a petrol empire in general. All right, so they had petrochemicals-based medicines, which are the same medicines that you're injecting in yourself and eating and taking and popping and all these other things. The same medicines that you're taking, thinking that they're helping you, but they're not. All right, they're killing you slowly or sometimes fastly. All right, same thing with him. All right, when he was taken off with his petrochemicals. All right, hey, people were still practicing herbalism. All right, herbal medicine. All right, being healed with herbs. All right, and natural medicine. All right, but hey, what he did was he bought up schools. All right, so to speak, or he bought out the schools. All right, and made it to where he had to, they had to go through new training, and if they were found teaching any of the herbalism and the old things that they were learned with herbal healing, their license as a doctor immediately revoked. All right, immediately revoked. And that's the same thing that happened with this. You cannot hide it. You cannot hide it, and they're damn sure going to take this video down. This is probably going to have to go up on, Odyssey or something. All right, I'm going to put this up on my backup channel because I don't trust it being on my main channel. I just got done with, fighting a strike out of that channel. All right, had an appeal. All right, because they wrongfully fucking did something again. All right, and I guess we didn't do it. I guess he didn't do that. All right, because they assumed. Stop fucking assuming, Esau. Stop assuming. All right, they assumed I was speaking of medical information. All right, they assumed I was making medical misinformation, which I never did. I never did that. And they looked through it and they found, oops, I guess he didn't. Fucking people, man. Fucking people. All right. Hey, the other thing is that we're gonna get in the protocols of the Elders of Zion. All right, there's multiple names for the book. All right. Hey, the other thing we're gonna get is this, which is I think it's this is Protocol 16, and it's right before the 4th article or whatever you want to call it. It says, and this is more proof of who you are. This is why you hate this book. This is why you hate this book. All right, Amalek. All right, small hats. This is titled "We Shall Change History." Classicism is also any form of study of ancient history in which there are more bad than good examples. We shall replace with the study of the program the future. All right, so hey, the Bible would be example. There's bad examples of them. So what do? They removed a bunch from it. Of course, we got everything that we need. All right, they tried, removing the Apocrypha. They tried demonizing it, changing words. They changed words. All right, incorrect translations. All right, changing words. It's they put Jesus in there instead of Yahushai. All right, so hey, it says, we shall erase from the memory of men all facts of previous centuries which are undesirable to us, and leave only those which depict all the errors of the government of the Goyim. The study of practical life, the obligations of order, of the relations of people one another, of avoiding bad and selfish examples which spread the infection of evil, and similar questions of an educative nature will stand in the forefront of the teaching program, which will be drawn up on a separate plan for each calling of the state of life, and no wise generalizing the teaching. This treatment of the question has special importance. Blah, 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 blah. More and more and more and more and more. All right, you can just continue to go down. All right, these are the same people that control the schools where you send your kids. All right, telling them, teaching them these things, teaching them these histories. All right, saying, this, that, and this. All right, so hey, there's so many different ways we got you, man. There's so many ways we got you, and the only thing you can do with this is,
that's anti-Semitic. That's not written by us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It adds up, man. Everything adds up. This book was written by you. It was written by you. All right? You can't get around it. It was written by you. All right? You fucking devils. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right? So, hey. There you go. And you were a liar, and you're let's grab you are a liar. No. Here it was. We'll grab it again. John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh of a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it. All right? You're a liar. You're a liar. Okay? So, hey, let's go on to, let's see. Yeah, let's grab this. This is Psalm chapter 64. We'll start from the top. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right, Slakia, I got sidetracked. I want to make sure I had something up. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? All right, and these secret counsels of the wicked, the Illuminati. All right, these secret societies. All right, that hey, who's at the top of them? Again, Esau Edom. All right, you got skeleton key. You know, you got your the Illuminati, of course. All right, the illuminated ones. You got there's another one. Let me see. You got scrolling key, scrolling key, and sculling keys. All right, I was thinking of skull and keys, I believe. Let me see. Or is it scrolling key? Scrolling key. This is the one. All right. Scroll and key. All right, alongside with skull and bones. I was thinking of skull and bones. All right, I mixed skull and bones and scroll and key together. All right, so you got scroll and key, skull and bones, and wolf head. All right, these secret societies. All right, and they played off as, oh, it was just an innocent little thing. Huh? They just, some more. There's more stuff that's come out on skull and bones, like you'll know the whole Geronimo thing. All right, but over here it says, oh, it's just, you can read about them. Okay, they just play them off as something innocent, but hey, there's some shit going down deep in there. All right, there's some shit going down deep in there. All right, it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. So they get together and think of these things like, what should we do next? Rubbing their little rat hands together. All right, like that picture you see. You can look it up. It's called Happy Merchant. All right, you'll see it. It's that famous, so-called anti-Semitic image. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Who's gonna see these? Ha, these people are so fucking dumb. These goyim. All right, hey, we find them. We see them. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. All right, and this is happening. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in the heart shall glory. All right, so hey, this verse 8, all right, the scripture right here, they shall make their own tongue fall on themselves, that learn secrets of the elders, of the protocols of the learned elders of Zion, and there's so many different ways. All right, we're just going to call it the protocols of, the learned elders of Zion. The protocols of the learned elders of Zion, all right, I think that's most commonly what it's referred to anyway, or just the protocols. All right, there's a bunch of different ones. All right, but because it's been printed a whole bunch of different times. All right, in different names. All right, because I believe they had to start printing it as different names, even different. It wasn't even mentioned anything like that for a while. They were just printing as other things because it was a banned book. All right, and still it's still banned. You can get it actually from the FBI's website. All right, but I wouldn't get that one. That one's they omit a lot of stuff. I don't know where I got mine. Just look it up, and if it has a bunch of black lines through it, don't read that shit. Don't use the one off the FBI's page. It's not good. All right, but anyway, that book. It says, so they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Hey, and that's what they did. All right, and now that's oh shit, the goyim no. And now they gotta fucking go and say, oh, it's an anti-Semitic book. It wasn't made by us. Blah 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 blah. All right, gotcha. All right, got you by the fucking toe, Amalek. All right. So hey, let's go over here. This is a quote from Harold Wallace Rosenthal. All right, so hey, he was a Jew. All right, and they killed him. They killed this guy. All right, because what he was saying. Here's one of them. It says, most Jews do not like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer, and we are his chosen people. All right, these people are not of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They are the devil themselves. All right, spiritual demon Satan. That's who's dealing with these people. All right, which of course, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai controls the spiritual demon Satan as well. All right, but hey, these people don't have God. All right, these people just do evil. They do wickedness. All right, and they lie about the lies that they lied about. Now, here's another one. It says, honest Jew Harold Wallace Rosenthal. Our power has been created through the manipulation of the national monetary system, the Federal Reserve. There's also a book called The Secrets of the Federal Reserve. All right, that you can get. System fitted the Federal Reserve system fitted our plan nicely since it is owned by us, but the name implies that it is a government institution. From the very offset, our purpose was to confiscate all the gold and silver, replacing them with worthless, non-redeemable paper notes. We Jews have put issue upon issue to the American people. Then we promote both sides of the issue as confusion reigns. With their eyes fixed on the issues, they fail to see who is behind every scene. We Jews toy with the American public as a cat toys with a mouse. He killed him 30 days after this confession. You don't believe it? Look it up. Alright, so hey, there you go. There you go. Okay, and there's a bunch of books you can look up. Alright, if you want more study topics. Alright, you can go to books. There we go. Protocols of the Elders of Zion. The Delectable Negro. I'm still reading through that. I heard that's a good one. Alright, Murder by Injection. Secret of the Federal Reserves. Alright, this book right here, it was mentioned by, I believe, the Apostle Ramalab. Alright, they talk in here. Alright, this will open. They talk in here about a guy made contact with the Gadites, alright, so-called Native American Indians. And this sucks, give me a minute. And he made contact with them. Alright, and he mentions them using the word Yehiwa, alright, which either they'd been away for so long that they pronounced the name, or he didn't, sometimes Edomites don't get the name, and they were saying Yahweh, but they said that they were saying Yehiwa instead. So if you go in here, you can see it. If you go, alright, want to make sure. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. There you go. Another one. Where I face the east. Example, one of them was intoxicated. Talks about the Israelites. So there you go. Hey, there you go. On the descent of the American Indians from the Jews. There you go. Hey, this is a good book to read. But yeah, off topic a little bit. But hey, there you go. Hey, what do? They lied about that too. So hey, it's kind of still on topic. They lied about us being that as well. So hey, shows you the Native Americans are Israelites as well. All right. So hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. And hey, the reason why they're doing this is plain and simple, man. Hey. Why they're putting all these articles out, at least, hey, they're trying to bring forth the famine of the word. All right, well, they're not trying to bring forth the famine of the word. In a way, they are, yes. All right, they're trying to stop the truth. Okay, they're just trying to stop the truth in general. All right, so yes, they are trying to bring on the famine of the word. All right, but hey, that's all in the power and control of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And they're not going to be able to do it until the Most High allows it. That's why they can't get us off of YouTube. All right, trust me, if they could, they would do it. All right, they can't get us all off YouTube. All right, it's not possible. Most High is not allowing it yet. This is Amos 8:11 through 12. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord our power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right, and is there one more we can go on? Let's see. And they shall not find it. So we'll leave it at that. All right, so hey, that's another reason why it's to get the truth, why you can get it now. All right, because oh no, what was the name? Oh man, they said I couldn't pray without the name. The name, no, and guess what? Now there's not going to be anybody teaching at the time, so you're screwed at that point, man. Hey, get it while you still can. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's fresh. All right, and the word stays fresh. All right, but hey, Most High is going to close down the shop. All right, eventually it's going to go, door's going to come down, that big metal gate. And hey, if you don't got it, you're not going to be able to get in, man. There's no prying open that door. So this is First Maccabees 3 and 4. So, hey, before we continue on, hey, that's what they're going to be doing. All right, they want to demonize this word. All right, they want people to hate it. All right, and they can do it. All right, look how the people that went and got the you know what. All right, the stab in the arm. Look how those people treated the people that didn't get the stab in the arm. All right, look how they demonize them and say, you're a piece of shit. I hope you die. I hope you die. All these people are good. Don't get it. You need to die. All these people need to murder. We should put these all people, we should just kill them. All right, all these fucking crazy. You see how riled up these people can get. All right, hey, it's going to happen eventually with this. They're going to start, incent hate. All right, they're, incent, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to incite, all right, incite violence against us. All right, so that's a race war. People are going to call for the death of the Hebrews. Death for the black Hebrew Israelites. And they're going to kill us. All right, some of us might die. All right, but hey, guess what? If we died within this truth, that's a righteous death. Okay? So hey, especially if you die for the cause. Okay? So hey, they're going to do that. All right? It's not going to stop Yahweh Shemiah Shai from coming back and killing them. It won't. All right? You can do that all you want. All right? But hey, guess what? Most High is still going to come back and put you guys to death. All right, why? Because you lied. All right, and you're liars, and you do wickedly. You kill. All right, you've stolen land. All right, hey, your wickedness is pure. You have pure, just evil. You're just pure evil, Esau, Edom. All right, hey, and you got to be put to death. All right, hey, you're gonna be in the kingdom for 1,000 years, getting the shit whooped out of you. All right, and serving in captivity. All right, unto us. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, hey, and then after that 1,000 years, you get to go away. All right, the other nations, yeah, you're gonna have to go through 1,000 years of torment, all right, of slavery and captivity. But guess what? After that 1,000 years is up, you could go back and dwell in your land, man. You'll still be under us, but hey, it'll be better under us than it will be the Esau Edom. So yeah, you heathens have something to worry about, but not as much as Esau Edom, man. Because after that 1,000 years, they're done. They're done. They don't even exist no more, man. So hey. You heathens, really, you're going to have it rough, but, hey, you Moabites and all that, hey, you could be Esau Edom, so you actually got, you got a slight break, all right? You're not going to be great or grand in the kingdom, but hey, guess what? You got a break. You're not being erased, all right, like the Edomites are, okay? The Edomites have to be erased. They're too wicked. They're too evil, all right? All the stuff that they've done, all right? They're evil. Evil! So, hey. First Maccabees 3 and 48, all right, it reads, and laid open the book of law wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images, all right, and as we were just getting in on, they erase from history, they'll change history, all right, erase anything that painted them, in a bad light, all right, so hey, what did they do? They got rid of all the so-called black people. I was going to say black, but I'll say so-called, all right, because we're not so-called, we're not black, Negro, or Latino, or Native American. We're Israelites. All right, that's just names they put on us. All right, so-called black people, they removed them and put in white images. They broke the noses off of statues so you couldn't see Negro noses. All right. If they couldn't break off the nose, they'd scratch the shit out of a wall with a rock or something, or paint over it. All right, like if you look at the Egyptian coffins. If you look at the Egyptian coffins, the ones where they got like those weird Anubis things and like those weird like mummy looking, King Tut looking thing. I don't know. These things. If you look at them, like the newer ones, all right, and that's an example, but if you look at them like this, these things, alright, you can tell this paint doesn't look old, man. This paint doesn't look old. Alright. It looks newer. Alright, look at this. This looks like newer paint. Okay? So they're gonna say all these different things, but hey, the original Egyptians, alright, were Hamites. Okay? So if you go to what's the name of the website? Bear with me. I can probably just look up religious frescoes and it'll come up. I follow up religious frescoes. Black. Of course. See if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. You know what? I could probably find it. Bear with me for one moment. I'll tell you what it is. I'll find it right now. Man, they've made this site hard as hell to find now. There it is. There it is. And it shows you all nations were originally dark. Alright, except Esau Edom, because Esau Edom, that's why it was mentioned that he was red all over, because he was the odd one out. Alright, the real history, let me see. There we go. Damn, that was hard to find. Slock you for that. All right, fucking got to jump through hoops. See how deep they try to hide this stuff, man. Jeez, if I looked for anything else, all right, if I looked up white people historically, all right, I'd be able to find it. All right. So here you go. This is a depiction of Yahushai. All right, from Pangaea Mavriotisa. I'm probably butchering it, but hey, there you go. Here we go. There you go. All dark. All dark. And as it says, the Sumela Monastery in Turkey, what whites sometimes do when they find a black face and there is no nose to break off. So what they do is try to scratch them all out. Try to scratch them all out. Alright. This is, I try to find, I looked this up one time. I mean, Jacobs, that means Jacob. 17:9, I don't know what they're referencing to. Right there. It's so scratched up, and if I have a better picture of it, it would be nice. Let's see. So, hey, no, we won't go into that. But, hey, there you go. Alright, so the real history, www.com. There you go. Alright, it's a good place to saving those so I don't have to do that again. So I know if I go to it next time and it ain't there, they removed it. Alright, so hey. There you go. Here's another picture. This is Moses and Aaron. Alright. As you can see, afro hair. If anybody told you that wasn't a so-called black man, hey, they'd be lying to you, man. Look at that. That's full facial structure, man. If you told them, if you went up to somebody right here with this image, here we go. If you went up to somebody with this image, right here, if it'll just give me the image, if you went up to someone with this image right here, all right, and you didn't tell them this was religious, and you just cropped out this face right here, you know, and asked them just crop this out right here, all right, these two, all right, crop that out and ask them what race do you think these two people would be. All right, they'd either tell you they're black, so-called black. All right, they'd probably say black, you know, worldly terms, because that's what they call us. They'd either say they're black, you know, so-called African American, or they'd lie to you. All right, and say, I don't know what those look like. I don't know. All right, so they could lie too, but hey, they'd be lying if they didn't tell you. Anybody could tell you, man. This looks like look at that. Come on now, white people don't look like that. Middle Eastern people don't look like that. All right. That's a so-called Negro, all right? These two men right here would be considered so-called Negroes, all right? Now, all right? But hey, we know what they really were. They're Israelites, all right? As are we. You try to cover up our history and put in white everywhere, all right? So hey. First Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law. What is the book of the law? The Holy Bible, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. All right, even though in Revelation it says his feet were like the fine brass that had been burnt in a furnace. When you look up that person that they mention all throughout the Bible, all right, what does he look like? All right, what does he look like? That doesn't look like anything like that image. All right, and now they're trying to get sneaky and be like, "Oh, put him some Middle Eastern. Look, I want to make him a little bit darker." No, that's still this still isn't cutting it. This still isn't cutting it. That still isn't cutting it. All right, where's another one? This one, they say it looked like this. Still isn't cutting it. All right, still isn't cutting it. Okay, he was not this light. No. Okay. See how they try to make, well, see, that could be like brass. That could be like brass a little bit. No, he would have had woolier hair. You know, No. This doesn't look like anyone I've seen. Okay? You know what that looks like with the nose and all this? It looks like a dark-ish person. Why do you think they made it that way? Why do you think they made it that way? All right? So, and they got the long hair too. Nope. That's not what he would have looked like. Alright? He would look more. This is not what he would have looked like. Alright? This is what he would have looked more like. This is what he would have looked more like. I'm not saying this is 100%. This isn't his. They've removed a lot of pictures from this. But this is a more accurate depiction. Alright? There you go. Not that. Let's see. You know, there you go. There's quite a few images. All right, more accurate depiction of what he would look like. All right, this isn't his image. All right, you don't pray in this image and make candles out of it. No, it's just a more accurate depiction. All right, of, you know, coincides with the scriptures that are in the Bible. All right, so hey. So that's what these people did, all right? That's what these Edomites did, all right? They put the picture of white Jesus in there, and hey, guess what? Hey, it's all being revealed, okay? Another way we can prove you're not you, all right? is if you go through here, Deuteronomy chapter 28 at the top, it speaks of the things that, the Israelites should do and observe if they didn't want to be punished and have all these curses come upon them. All right, and of course, they did not do those things. All right, we were put under the curses. We, not you, we were put under the curses. All right, so if you go down here, here it is, 15. It says, but if it come to, and tell me if this sounds like the so-called white man, the so-called Jewish person, all right? Because it doesn't. It doesn't. It sounds like us. It says, but it shall come to pass that if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, and you can, anybody that knows anything about the Bible knows that the Israelites, all right, were punished, all right, for going off, all right? So you can't get around that and say, no, it was actually the top one. That happened to us. No. Verse 15 on down is what happened. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. All right, so hey, we're going to be broke, all right, and our businesses are not going to profit us anything. All right, they're not going to prosper. All right. Look at all these things and stores made by Jewish people, man. Those things fucking multi-million or billion-dollar corporations. All right, old money, rich as shit for a long time. All right, that ain't them. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. That's us. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kine and flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out. And the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. All right, so hey, we're not going to prosper in anything. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, and until he hath consumed thee from off the land, whither thou goest to possess it. The Lord shall smite thee with consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. All right, hey, you so-called Jews, all right, you Amalekites, all right, you Amalekites. You don't have sickle cell anemia. You don't have mass amounts of diabetes. You don't be getting the gout like that. You don't be getting all these terrible, terrible things. High blood pressure, all right, heart conditions, all right, not as much as Jake gets them, okay? It says, and thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust, for heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. And the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of earth. And thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. The Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emerods, and with the scab, and with the itch whereof thou canst not be healed. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, and thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt prosper in none thy ways. Does that sound like the so-called Jews? Does that sound like Amalek? Does that sound like the Jewish people? Does that sound like them? No, they prosper in everything. They're these big league banking companies. They run the Federal Reserve. All right, they run a lot of these stores. All right, let's check this out. And they might lie. Biggest Jewish-owned companies, and you're going to see a lot of big names. All right, let's see. Prominent companies founded by Jews, all right, in America. Baskin Robbins, Ben & Jerry's, Dunkin' Donuts, Facebook, Google, Haagen-Dazs, Hasbro, H&R Block, Snapple, Starbucks, Toys R Us, Warner Bros., DreamWorks, Calvin Klein, Slim Fast, Dell. All right, and that's just some of a few, and there's some other ones in here I didn't name because I'm not. Oh, Oracle. There's Goldman Sachs. There's a couple other ones I don't really know about. Like I don't know about Estee Lauder. I don't know what that is. Let's see. List of Jewish. Let's see. 6 Jewish companies own 96% of the world's media. Oh, there you go. It's coming out. What are you gonna do? You can't lie anymore, man. You can't lie. All right, you can't lie. What else do we got? Let's see. Michael Kors, Dominica Home, Sierra Nevada, Estee Lauder, Just Born. All right, so they make Peeps. All right, Moose Toys. Let's see. I don't know a lot about these other ones, but hey, there's some more big companies. All right, let's see who else we got. Let's see. Kenneth Cole Productions. Who else do you got? You got Levi Strauss, DKNY. All right. Calvin Klein. I think we already got that. Versace, Michael Kors, Jimmy Choo, Ralph Lauren, Echo Unlimited. All right. There you go. That's marketed towards Jake, that Mark Echo stuff. All right. Let's see who else we got. Let's see. Timberland. All right. That's why their picture on the side is a fucking lynching tree. All right. Cosmetics. Who else do we got? I don't know any of these. You women might know some of this food. All right. Let's see. Ben & Jerry's, Just Born, Sara Lee. All right. Sweet and Low. Jägermeister, Grey Goose, Honest Tea, Snapple, Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, Pabst, alright, so Pabst Blue Ribbon, alright, Nutrisystem, Hot Pockets, they own Chef America, Morrison Company, Kraft Foods, let's see, that's like, what we just named are some of the biggest goddamn brands ever, man. Some of the biggest fucking brands ever. Alright? You know? Jacob & Co. Alright? Yellow Cab Company. Let's see. Volcom, Spider, Juicy Couture, Nautica, Tap Out, American Eagle, Victoria's Secret, and Bath & Body Works. All right, let's see. That's fucking. I'm not gonna even get. We're gonna be here all day naming all these Jewish-made corporations and owned corporations. They own everything. They own everything. All right. Does that sound like this? Verse 29, Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. All right, we can continue going on. All right, we can continue to go on. All right. So hey, you know, you can continue go on and get more and more and more and more and more as it mentions, says, cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Their basket and store isn't cursed. All right. Look at them. They're prospering, man. They're huge. Huge. Genesis 27:39 as well. Genesis 27:39, as Isaac, his father, and this is he's speaking to Esau, and because Esau was begging for a blessing as well, because Jacob got the blessing. All right, us. All right, Israel. All right, we got the blessing, not Esau. And you know, hey, that's just how it worked. All right. Genesis 27:39, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. All right, and if you look, okay, and if you look up what fatness means, all right, that means fertile places. They dwell in the fertile places. If you look at a mansion, they got the nice grass, they got the nice trees, all right, the nice bushes, everything's well taken care of. Nice fields if they're not in a mansion. All right, they're living out in these beautiful places. All right, that. You know what? Does this look like the fatness of the earth? I'm actually showing you better pictures. All right, there you go. Does this look like the fatness of the earth to you? Does that look like the fatness? Fucking barrels on fire, man. Does that look like the fatness? Hell no, that don't look like the goddamn fatness. No, it don't. No. This doesn't look like the fatness at all. Alright, this isn't fertile at all. Tell me where you could grow some goddamn strawberries around here, because you can't, all right? You got some trees, all right? That's about it. Nothing's going to grow there well. Look, the grass ain't even doing so good, man. Damn. So, hey, that ain't us. That ain't us. All right? And we go through the whole, we've been going for over an hour and 24 minutes. Crazy. Revelation 3:9, behold, all right, this is for you, all right, because you've lied. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. All right, so hey, guess what? When you're in the kingdom and you're being put into captivity, because hey, who putteth into captivity goeth into captivity. There it is, Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity, Slakia, Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So you're going into captivity. And guess what? You're going to have to follow all the laws that the Most High has set up. All right? You're not special. All right? You're going to have to keep them and follow them. All right? And hey, we're going to beat the shit out of you, man. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right? And you're going to know that the Most High loved us and not you. Not you. All right, Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, which you have on everything, all your little works that you do, you always have that little eagle. Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Hey, you're being revealed. All right, Kyrie Irving is taking a part in that. Kanye is taking a part in that. Hey, they're set up. All right, they're set up in any way. But guess what? It's all playing. It's another puzzle piece and the grand puzzle that's being built by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, nothing's going to happen without his say. All right, this is all happening. All right, Esau might be using it. All right, and they are using it, and not might be. They are using it to run psyops. All right, and to demonize this truth. All right, and eventually want to, bring hatred upon us. All right, let's grab that as well. It's Matthew 24:9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for not my name's sake. And if you read up, all right, at verse 6, you're going to see that, all these things are coming to pass. So this is going to come to pass as well. Soon come. All right? So, hey, we're going to be delivered up and killed and afflicted for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's namesake. All right? And we're going to be hated. All right? We're going to be hated. We already are. All right? And it's to become worse. All right? Just like they hated the un-you-know-whatted, hey, they're going to hate us just like that, but worse. All right, because these Edomites are really good with perpetuating hate and like, you shouldn't like these people. All right, it's all about division. All right, and two sides. All right, you got the Democrats and the Republicans. All right, the you-know-whatted and the un-you-know-whatted. All right, and that's going to be the people against the Hebrew Israelites. All right, so hey, that's just how it's going to go. All right, hey, guess what? It's all the works of the Lord. Hey, and in Amalek, hey, you're going into captivity. Esau, you're going into captivity. All right, you other heathen nations, you're going into captivity. All right, you can lie all you want. Your tongue keeps falling upon yourself. We already know who you are. And guess what? Now these rappers are talking about who you are. All right, all these famous people. I won't even just say rapper. These famous people in general are talking about who you are. All right, we've been talking about who you are for ages. All right, not myself specifically, but we being, the brothers in this truth that teach this word. All right. Starting with the apostles and elders on down. Apostles have been teaching this truth for a long, long time. All right? So, hey, man. It's coming out. These people hate it. They're going to try to demonize. Hey, the simple of the earth are going to believe them. All right? The idiots of the earth are going to believe them. But, hey, those who have a brain, those who are intellectuals, all right, will understand this. So, hey, with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakbadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.